Adam Jones, he can fly and he can hit the long ball. He'll be one of our treats to watch in this game. Well, it's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball, Wednesday afternoon. And our starting pitcher for Baltimore. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of as he looks at this Yankees lineup?
Well, the offense is going to be important to support this good right-handed pitcher on the mound today. He's facing a great lineup. This team can put some runs up on the board. So if his club could score early, it could take some of the pressure off of him and allow him to get in the strike zone a little earlier in the count.
There's a swing and a line drive. Makes its way through, base hit to center.
Most hitters look for the fastball on the first pitch of the at-bat, but he got the curveball, and he kept his hands back and ripped it up the middle for a hit.
One away. Let's get a look at Robinson Cano. 0 for 6. That's what he did last year against Gonzalez. Here's one hit very well deep. Out number 2. And that keeps the runners at first and second.
Right fielder, number 40.
Here's Carlos Beltran now with an RBI chance. 2 men on and 2 men out. A swing line to left center. And that gets down. Beltran, base hit. And Gardner's home.
But what a great piece of hitting right there and a big RBI. You put your team in the lead, and a lot of times it's too much for the other team to overcome.
2-1, and here back up the middle. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. Now here comes a runner for the plate. And he's in there.
Now batting for the
Well, the pitcher left us one over the...
Gonzalez sets and throws. Swing and a liner to right center. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. And they get that run in.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Chance here comes with 2 away for Robinson Cano. Looking back to last season, he had a .282 average against the Orioles. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. One bounce onto the wall. And Gardner's home. And that makes 2. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. Here's the first pitch. Swung on line to right center field. And in there. 3 for 3 ball game.
Well, he's been quite the story for this guys today. That's his 3rd hit, and he's figuring out a way to get it done no matter what he's seeing up there.
What away. Let's get a look at Robinson Cano. Steve, what a... Oh, takes off for third. And he made it. Safe at third.
Well, if they're not going to stop you off of second base and you get that kind of lead, you have to take the base.
Ground ball. McBath. That's one out.
I'll tell you what, he's out there. You're counting on him maybe to drive the ball a little.
And it's Adam Jones in the batter's box.
But Gary, I tell you, I probably would have let this starter go a little bit longer. I mean, better safe than sorry.
Pops him up. That one's glove. J.J. Hardy up. Over his career, 209 off the Yankees.
And just
there's a swing and a ground ball. Number 64. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work.
And he swings and hits this one foul. The pitch. Strike that time, and it's 0-2.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And it's in there. He continues to get on base. That's hit number 4 in this game.
Hey, what do you do, guys? Look, I don't ever feel bad for pitchers, but I kind of feel bad for these guys today. 4 hits in this one.
So Robinson Cano thinking RBI. He grounded out his last time up. Oh, he's going to try to steal third. He is safe at third.
Well, when you can get that far of a lead off of second and the ball's thrown to the plate, you get any kind of jump, you're going to make it safely. There's nothing the catcher can do about it.
Popped him up. This one towards Hardy. One down.
Now batting for the New York Yankees. Right fielder.
Looking to drive in the run from third. Carlos Beltran, one down. Drove in a run earlier in the game. It's hit foul by Beltran. Here's the pitch. Beltran again will foul that one off. Line towards third and foul. Ball low, and it's 1-2.
Well, this offense just keeps on going. I mean, blowing them out here. Now another runner in scoring position with one out. They've got to bear down and try to get out of this inning without giving up runs, Gary.
Back there in deep left center. Now it's 2 down. Here comes the runner for the plate. A run comes home.
Now batting for the New York Yankees.
McLouth at the plate. Progress, they're happy to see it, but they've got to have some major production if they're going to get back into this. He homered back in inning number 2. And that's out number 1, stepping on the bag. On the way. Lined hard deep down the right field side. Bounces up against the wall. He's heading for third. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
And he'll stop at third with a triple. And it's Robinson Cano now. Popped up his last at bat. And here's the pitch. Cano's going to foul it away. One delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
Well, this guy's really eating up some innings for this team. He's over the 60 pitch mark right now. And I tell you what, that's a lot of pitches for a middle relief pitcher.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it. And
back up the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single.
Well, this lineup's looking pretty good.
It's a turn
right
here. As he gets into this Baltimore lineup, Steve, strategy-wise?
Well, a real bulldog.
Swinging a roller towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play. First pitch on the way. He swings and nails a liner. Makes its way through for a single. That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
You talk about a guy who's carrying his club and just took over this game. His 6th hit of the game. That's right, 6th hit of the game. Unheard of.
He struck out last time. Oh, and he takes off for second. And he's in there at second base.
Now, Gary kept inching off the base a little bit more each time and had a pretty big lead, and then he got a great jump to get in there in second base. Nice job.
Swing and a hot shot. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. He's around third, heading for the plate. And the run is in. I think that's an issue of how much it is.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
And it's Carlos Beltran now. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. Will this man, James Shields, bring this club the victory they need tonight? We're going to find out. 2K Sports and Major League Baseball welcomes you. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Starting pitcher, Michael Pineda. And Steve, as he gets into this Boston lineup, what are we going to see?
For Michael Pineda, one of the best young live arms in the game. Real good stuff. The ball explodes out of his hand, an explosive fastball and a devastating breaking pitch as well, and a developing feel for a changeup.
And Shields' pitch misses inside.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
Line drive.
He's out.
And he gets the force at second. That is a tremendous defensive effort.
Well, they get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten two right there.
And here's Robinson Cano. You look at the season average for him last year, 253 against the Red Sox. First base trying to keep him close. There he goes towards second. And he's in there at second base.
That's good baseball right here. 2 outs. You're on first base. You need to get in scoring position. Stealing a bag. Nice baseball.
And with 2 strikes on him, Cano, a good contact hitter, will just look to put it in play.
Oh, that's a swing right there. He wasn't trying to just hit a dribbler the other way. He was trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Great pitch, though. He just swings and misses.
There's another foul ball. Robinson Cano keeping the at-bat alive.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
And there's Pedroia for out number 3.
They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
Now Napoli sets the target. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And it's caught. The play by Diaz.
Well, guys, that makes it 10 batters in a row. He is very effective.
It's got to be Napoli. Couple of hits, 10 at-bats last year against the Yankees. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. Number 64. And they'll record the out at first base. Good. First pitch of the at-bat now. A swing and a ball hit high into the air. Right field. This one was crunched. Gone. Goodbye home run. And the solo home run, vital in this ball game. It ties it up. And it's Hanley Ramirez now. Over his career, 8 for 22 against the Yankees.
And you know,
here's a swing and a ground ball. Number 64. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over in. He's going to get us started. 8th inning. Last time up, flew out. Taps this one foul to the right. This one's grounded foul wide of first. There's a ground ball. Number 64. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base. The pitch. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
You know, typically he comes back with an 0-1 fastball. As a hitter, you've got to sit on that pitch and look to drive it.
Looks at that curveball. That's a strike. He's behind 0-2.
Well, the hitter's got to protect the outer part of the plate right here, down 0-2.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. And he fouls another one off.
well, a nice defensive approach right there. A pitch down in the strike zone below the knees, but he couldn't take that chance, and he just gets enough on it to foul it off.
This one to Victorino as he hauls it in.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that
Sandoval
one
at the
better.
plate. He's going to start the 9th inning. Sandoval will foul that one away. And Sandoval another foul ball. Ground ball. Number 64. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing.
Plate, but a short run over to first, and he still retires his man. Well, offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from the managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen.
Hi again, everybody. The Grapefruit League, spring training baseball from sunny Florida. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk for 2K Sports. Here's a glance at Pittsburgh's starter. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Yankees lineup?
Oh, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. Pauses, and now the 1-0. There's a swing and a smash. 2 away. And he'll have to hold at first.
That's about as easy as it gets.
Throw line
that one in his back.
Sabathia with the windup. Smash towards the hole. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down.
I'm a firm believer, and you have to establish your fastball, but he's gone to that two-seamer way too much in this game.
Swing and a hot shot. That should be a base hit.
At the plate.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with one out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
His last at bat, he ended with. Oh, and he takes off for second. He is safe at second base.
Gary, he has great speed, but the lead was the key. He really got off first base right there. Nice break on the pitch going to the plate. Now he's in scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1-2.
Swing and a line drive. And Walker, he grabs that one. And the side's retired. Mixing your pitch types. Key to performance like the one we're seeing today on the mound. Here's a look at what he's been doing.
I love what I've seen from him today. He's established his fastball, and then he's thrown just enough off-speed pitches to keep these guys off balance.
Oh, he's doing an exceptional job.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away. And it's Marte batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Marshall, the windup. Number 64. Easily to the bag. They didn't make a fly out his last time up. Flew out last time. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Number 64. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well executed.
And here's the first one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up away and executed the pitch perfectly.
Strike that time, and it's 0-2. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Walker scoops in time for the out. At the belt, Morris kicks and throws. Watches a curve in there for strike 1.
Oh, he likes to throw a lot of change-ups when he's ahead in the count, so as a hitter, you got to be aware of it.
Count strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Hit in the air to left center. That's 2 gone. Shortstop up. There's a swing. It's popped up. Now it's 2 down. For Neil Walker. Last time up, flew out.
The Yankees take this one in easy fashion today, Gary.
Hi again, everybody. The Grapefruit League, spring training baseball from sunny Florida. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk for 2K Sports. Starting on the mound, Jason Vargas. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
Oh, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Runners at first and second, nobody out. Swung on and hit. This one to Willingham. One away. And see how he's doing.
To reinforce the importance of first pitch strikes. I mean, he's gotten 4 hitters out in this game after going to a first pitch strike on them.
Flew out last time. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
To Sheriff at the plate. He singled his last trip. On the way. That's a foul ball. Oh! Swung on. That ball hit well. Out there to deep. Left center field. And goodbye home run. And the Yankees have extended the lead. Gives his team a 5-run lead now with a big 3-run knock.
There's such a thing as manager's prerogative, but he's going to have to answer some questions about this after the game because there's no obvious reason why he has to come out.
And that'll put Mauer on first base.
Now this separates the men from the boys at the plate. 0-2 count coming up with a big pitch.
And the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
When you're already falling behind like this, you cannot continue to allow your other team to get base runners. You'll never get back into this game.
Plays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And Willingham's there. Roams over, puts it away.
Well, I followed the scouting report. They moved
has a turn in the box. Steve, how well is that pitching performance standing up?
Well, when you
this one's grounded meekly to first. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
That's
He'll
a
get
good
things started.
play.
Home half, 5th inning.
Let's be aggressive now.
1-2 pitch coming. Ground ball. Number 64. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air. Deep right field. Way back there. Gone. A home run. So the solo home run tacks on one more. Now a 6-run advantage. And here's Joe Mauer. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. Number 64. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And in the batter's box, it's Givens. 2 for 3 thus far. Had a base hit his last time up. Popped him up. Should be an easy play for the first baseman. 2 away. And he throws the first one. There's one that's in there, called strike.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting the spots and with great velocity.
Raise the roof, Twinkies.
Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. It rolls all the way to the wall. So with nobody out, they get a runner at third.
Well, this is what you dream about. Great days like this. 3 hits now, pretty much looks unstoppable.
Base runner 90 feet away from Mark Teixeira at the plate. He was set down with a ground out in his prior at bat. One away. Here comes the runner for the plate. A run comes home.
Coming back for the New York Yankees, Beltran.
And it's Carlos Beltran at the plate. Trying again here, just 1 for 5 in this one.
The Yankees take this one in easy fashion today, Gary.
Hi again, everybody. The Grapefruit League, spring training baseball from sunny Florida. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk for 2K Sports. We'll see David Price on the mound. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Yankees lineup?
Well, David Price has all the makings of an ace pitcher. The explosive fastball, the devastating slider, the poison moxie on the mound.
Ellsbury, the runner at second. Pitch on the way. Taps this one foul off to the left. That ball is swung on and hit a long way deep into right center field. You're not going to see that one again. Home run. The Yankees are on the board. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that. Runner on here for Deanna Navarro. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. And another foul ball. Now the 2-2. And he fouls another one off.
Knock that one out to Windsor.
And he fouls off another one. And that's another foul ball. Swing and a softly hit grounded to first. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. Utilizing the strike zone. Always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Oh, I'd love to be able to get
a hit off of it last time up. You may have to start to think about a different sequence of pitches.
Ball lays off that one inside. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That will bring up Mark Teixeira.
Well, he waited for that one to get deep in the zone, and he put a good swing on it. Now with 1 out, let's see if they try to move him along.
Struck out swinging last time up. And he takes off for second. And Kinsler picks it up. And 2, double play. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely
line fair down the line and right. In there, and this is going to be trouble. Jackson heads for third. Homer back in the first inning. And McCann's calling for the pitch. That swung on, hit on the ground. Number 64. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Here we go with the first pitch. And Jurgens misses outside. That is taken for a ball.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
But Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Liner towards the hole. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
He is absolutely on fire right here. 3 hits in this game. Talk about great approach at the plate. He's utilizing that today.
2-1, and here comes Mark Teixeira. Lifetime 234 against the Tigers. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Up the middle. It's gobbled up. To second for 1. And they get it. They turn 2.
Up to the plate for the New York Yankees.
The pitch. Ball is swung on, hit a long way, going way back, still going back. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. Now they're really making strides to come back there within 1.
A late inning showdown right now.
This is a big moment in this game as we're in the top half of the inning here, and he represents the tying run.
Gary, if I had to pick one play.
There's a swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep into right field. Out of here, a home run. And the solo home run, vital in this ball game. It ties it up.
Well, right now for the Yankees, they've given themselves a chance by knotting this thing up, and they have another chance yet to come to try to take the lead and try to roll away with this one.
Spring training baseball preseason. Hi, everybody. Gary Thorne, John Kruk, Steve Phillips with you. 2K Sports, and it's Grapefruit League play. Now the Yankees starting pitcher. And Steve, as he faces these Atlanta hitters, what's he looking at?
Now this right-hander brings outstanding stuff to the mound every time he takes the ball against a lineup that can be somewhat of a challenge at times for pitchers, but if he's on top of his game, he should be able to shut them down.
Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Still like the placement on that fastball. Difficult to get the bat on it if the hitter does decide to swing. He laid off. Now let's see what he comes back with.
Mahalan's pitch taken for a strike, 1-1.
But Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
A smash towards the hole. Freeman fields it. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
Well, that's a good
He'll start
heads-up
us
play
out
when
you're in the second.
Easy out.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base. So with 1 down, it'll be Freddie Freeman. Now, let's take a moment to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches. Jump, swung on, hit softly towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Batter's box, it's a rebate. And he bounced out his last time. He grounded out his last time up. Hit on the ground. Number 64. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Right fielder, number 20.
Here's the first pitch. Line drive out of play down the right side. Mahone with the delivery. There's a swing. Line drive center field. And Hayward with the catch. And in the batter's box, it's Uribe. He'll lead off the 7th. Grounded out last time up. Pops him up and way up there. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get it. The first pitch. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
When you throw that breaking ball, you want to throw it down in the zone to get the hitter to chase or just get the bottom of the zone.
Hit up the middle. That should be a base hit. That will bring up Mark Teixeira.
Well, sometimes you pay the price for a mistake pitch. That's what that one was there, guys, right down the middle.
Yeah, he just lined that thing, lined it up when he saw it was right in the wheelhouse. Great job of hitting.
And the next batter, Gary, will probably not see a pitch that easy to hit.
0 for 2 thus far.
Come on, Gabe. Settle that.
Oh, and he takes off for second. He is safe at second base.
In a game of inches, the lead becomes critical. A nice lead off first base there, a good jump, and nice speed allowed him to get in safely.
That one is fouled off by Teixeira.
Pick your pitch, Mark.
Here's the delivery. Lined up the middle. Gonna try to make it home here. And he scores.
Statistics say that the 0-2
Catcher up to the
count by
plate. Guys, this lineup making it harder and harder for the defense to see any sort of daylight. Swung on and popped way up high. One away.
This is the first baseman's
Can
ball
get something
all
started.
the way. Take
Kimbrel with the delivery. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one's going to be fielded by Wells. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that
here in
one.
the ninth inning, you want to make a play. Just get an out. You will trade a run for an out here with a 2-run lead.
And it's Mark Teixeira at the plate. And he has a golden opportunity here. This is a big at bat.
Well, Gary, a hit could give them the lead in extra base.
Hi again, everybody. The Grapefruit League, spring training baseball from sunny Florida. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk for 2K Sports. Starting pitcher, Michael Pineda. And Steve will be focusing here. Pittsburgh hitters. How about his thoughts?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
Ellsbury, the runner at second. Here it comes. Ball! Change up just misses. 1-0.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, he's behind that time. Can't catch up with it. 1-1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Hot shot towards the hole. And he's aboard.
But when you're setting your defense, you don't set your defense for guys not to hit the ball well. This ball wasn't hit hard, but he gets down the line so quickly he's able to beat it out for that base hit.
2 on. Oh, he's running, taking off for second. They didn't even give it a shot there. No throw. He's got the steal.
Well, they just lost track of him out there. I don't know if they lost their mind or what, but he made it easily into second base, uncontested.
And with 2 strikes on him, Cano, a good contact hitter, will just look to put it in play.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Strike 3 swung on by Cano and no luck.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Here's Carlos Beltran now with an RBI chance. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Strike forever, baby.
He deals. Strike 2. Now with no balls and 2 strikes. Beltran needs to protect that strike zone.
Well, this is great pitching right here. You throw that breaking ball around the outside corner, hitting your spot. Not much you can do with that as a hitter.
Let's go, Carlos. All right, Carlos.
The pitch.
You're out.
And Beltran strikes out. Couldn't make contact.
You know, I understand kind of mixing up your pitches here and there, but when you do that, you need to use your best pitch. His 4-seam fastball is his best pitch, and for whatever reason, it hasn't been part of the plan.
Bottom of the 3rd inning and a 1-0 count.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Fouled off. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner to right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And he'll stop at 3rd. That's a 3-bagger.
A lot of times when you think of a triple, you're thinking of runs batted in, 1 or possibly 2. But this time he's the only guy in base. But he's leading off this inning with that triple and a chance for a big inning.
And Robinson Cano to bat. At the belt, the 1-0. Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0. Utilizing the strike zone, always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher has mixed his location so far.
He's trying to keep the ball down, but he's having trouble getting a strike called when he throws those pitches down in the zone. An inside edge shows he's attacking down in the zone more than usual for him.
But, John, you know that if a pitcher keeps the ball down, at least he has a chance to keep it in the ballpark until the hitters figure out what he's doing. I would love to see some variety here with the height and level of his pitches.
Strike 3 swung on by Cano and no luck.
He gets the strikeout with the sinker ball. The ball's moving, sinking out of the zone. The hitter swinging right over the top of it.
1 down. Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 away. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that will bring a run in.
For the New York Yankees.
And Kanzler's in the box. He flew out his last time up. The 1-0 now. Swung on line to right center field. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board.
Well, when you're the manager, nothing pleases you more than getting that leadoff
And here's
hitter
a shot
on
for
base.
Andrew McCutchen. It comes with 2 down. 0 for 1 thus far. He was set down with a ground out in his prior at bat. And that's out number 3.
Give him a chance to win.
Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. Safe at first base. They got a base runner. That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
He's having one heck of a game, isn't he, Gary? Up to 3 hits now for the game, and we'll see if they can bring him home with 2 outs.
He struck out last time through. Oh, he takes off for second. And he is safe at second.
As a pitcher, you have to know with a runner on first base, he's trying to get in scoring position. You have to do a better job holding the runner.
He makes contact, line drive. And he's in there at first.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying, and he beats this one out.
Swung on, that is hit. And that gets down. Beltran, base hit. And he's in there.
Well, not great stuff over the last
Aaron
few
Jones
batters.
batting here. There's
Got
one away. And it is getting down to crunch time right now. This is where the offense, they can't get ground ball. The dive, and he's got it. And the throw's in time at first. We'll start things off here in the 7th. A swinging strikeout ended his last at bat. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Number 64. He's out at first base. Nice play. Change up in there for a called strike. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Swing and a liner to right center. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases.
He's got 3/4 of the cycle covered, and the hardest one out of the way, that tough triple. Let's see if he can hit a home run to complete it.
Well, this is the kind of situation where Robinson Cano can light up this crowd. What kind of matchup is this?
We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. That one's foul. Here's the delivery. And with 2 strikes on him, Cano, a good contact hitter, will just look to put it in play.
He likes to try to make contact 0-2 and not get struck out, so that means you can't throw anything too close to the plate right here.
Walker, oh, what a nice piece of D. Throws on to first in time to retire the
During
side.
hitting, pitching, defense, when they had to make plays, the Yankees did it today, and they come away the victory. With 2 runners on base and a chance for a big inning, they're going to the pinch hitter, trying to see if they can't generate some offense this inning.